What's up, my mind, your money business people? It's me yet again with another video. Things weren't looking so good today. Did the market crash? What's the problem? Because I lost a lot of money today, people. A lot of money. So what's going on in the market? Because as we all know, a lot of companies were giving their earnings report this month. And Meta and Microsoft just gave its earnings report. And that kind of shook the stock market a little bit. And it affected the whole entire market, those two companies. And also it affected NVIDIA and those mega cap companies because their market cap size and the way that we're going in this market when it comes to artificial intelligence, whenever things don't seem right, or the big time investors or Wall Street sees a problem, there tends to be a sell-off, and that's what happened today. So it says here, NASDAQ leads sell-off after Microsoft Meta earnings prompt big tech slide. It says the NASDAQ led a tumble to U.S. stocks on Thursday after Meta and Microsoft earnings sparked worries. Worries, not facts, but worries about prospects for big techs amid rising artificial intelligence costs. Makes no sense to me, but this is the way they're looking at it. The experts, these are the experts. And when these experts see things a certain way, it affects the entire stock market. So retail investors like myself have to just sit back and wait. And continue to dollar cost average invest into the stock market on a consistent basis. But a disclaimer I need to put out. I'm not a financial advisor. All content provided on this channel and videos is for entertainment purposes only and reflects my personal opinions. Please do your own research and talk with a financial advisor before making any investment decisions. So it says here, the tech-heavy NASDAQ composite sank 2.7%, while the S&P 500 fell nearly 1.9%, as both indexes ended the month slightly in the red. The Dow Jones Industrial Average also notched a monthly loss after dropping 0.9% on Thursday. The monthly declines snapped 5 straight months of gains for the S&P 500 and Dow. It says 5 straight months of gains. So today was a bad day. I lost a lot of money. Is the market crashing? But 5 months prior, I made gains. I made money, right? So it says optimism, keyword optimism for a big tech boost to stocks took a knock as investors digested Meta's and Microsoft quarterly reports. While the results beat Wall Street estimates. So that means they did good. Both companies flagged that they will step up already high spending on artificial intelligence. That means from NVIDIA. So here's the thing. So if your earnings report beat estimates, and only because you said that you're going to increase your artificial intelligence spending, that affected the stock. At least that's what the article is saying, right? Because of optimism. So that means if you're spending more money and you're planning to spend more money on artificial intelligence, you beat earnings. That means the chips that you're purchasing from NVIDIA are working and you're just planning on buying more from NVIDIA. So it is going to be interesting to see what NVIDIA's earnings report looks like next month, right? That's why I'm going to continue to invest. And even though these stocks took a loss today. Buy the dip. Buy the dip into these good growth blue stock companies, or S&P 500 ETF like I do, SPLG, or information technology ETF like I do, FTEC. But again, talk to a financial advisor before making any investment. Okay, but either way, it says concerns that would put pressure on profitability help send shares in both Meta and Microsoft lower. That's crazy. So you're concerned about how much profit they're going to make because they're going to increase spending is what sent the stock lower. What should send the stock lower is when they put out earnings report and did not meet expectations. Well, hey, this is all a game. Learn how to play it. Okay, the unsettled mood spread to Amazon and Apple, which rounded off this week's Magnificent Seven's earnings with reports after the close on Thursday. AI darling Nvidia also fell off 4.5%. For what? Why did Nvidia fall? Nothing happened with Nvidia. Okay, but either way, after the bell, the mood around Amazon improved as its stock popped after the tech giant topped Wall Street's estimate for both revenue and earnings per share. Meanwhile, Apple shares slid slightly as a one-time charge related to the reversal of a European General Court decision weighed on the company's earnings per share. That's interesting. Okay, on the macroeconomic front, investors received the latest readings on the Personal Consumption Expenditures Index, which largely match expectations. The readings is the last key inflation input for the Federal Reserve before its policy decision next week. Remember, the U.S. elections is November 5th. Feds meet November 6th and 7th, if I'm not mistaken. But don't quote me on that. Either way, like they said, next week. Yeah. In the jobs related data, initial jobless claims declined to a fifth-month low of 216,000, lower than estimates. Next up is the all-important jobs report on Friday. So yeah, what's going to happen? Is the stock market going to crash if things don't work out? If the Feds don't lower interest rates? If the market is affected by whomever is selected as president of the United States? Here nor there. I'm going to continue to invest into the stock market, dollar cost average into the stock market. I plan to invest as soon as the market opens tomorrow morning. Yeah, that's my plan. Create a plan, people. Stick with your plan. You have to be disciplined. Again, lower your debt to income ratio. I've talked about that many times. I talk about it a lot during these videos. The less debt you have, the more money you have to work for you, to invest in appreciating assets. Create a budget, financial plan, create an emergency fund, so on and so forth. But you have to get started somewhere. You have to do something. First, you have to make the decision to change your financial situation. You can't remain the same and then expect to get a lot out of investing or life if you don't change. So yeah, that's all I have to say. You guys take care. Peace.